Hey guys, this is Citric and I am back with another video. Today we are going to do a very simple, very quick, very easy Imvu picture edit. It's going to be, like I said, very quick, very simple. I do this most of the time when I'm just trying to hurry and get something on Instagram or trying to post something up really quick. We'll get more into detail on how to do edits and different types of edits that you can do. But for now, we're just going to do something really simple, really basic, that'll get you started. And this will also help you when you're going into creating and starting to use meshes and stuff like that. So we're going to start off with going into dress up. If you go into a room and take a picture too, that's fine. But if it's just me and it's not somebody else, or if we're not gonna do it in one of my photo rooms, I just come to dress up. And since it's just me, I'm actually gonna pick an outfit that I've already worn before, just to show you guys how to take the picture. I'll use this one. Looks dramatic enough. So once that loads, and so this is what we're going to be working with. And you have the options. Once you start to snap your photos, you can do something really close up, or you can do something wide range. But I will say the closer you go to like a profile shot, you're definitely gonna want to be more detail oriented. But if you're just doing something quick, I would say just do maybe mid range, which would be about here. That way you're not too close, you're not too far away. But it just depends. And with the navigator over here, if you're moving the camera around, you can just kind of make up anything. You can even do like a shot from up above and kind of sit her somewhere. But that's basically how you take the picture. If you're in a room and you're not using furniture, or you're just in dress up, and you're gonna put her behind something and you want a pretty easy way to do it, you're just gonna click this furniture, the furniture off button, and it's gonna give you a green screen, and you can take that picture and it's gonna come out transparent. But I'm gonna use a picture that I've already taken before. So I'm gonna go out of dress up and I'm gonna go to my pictures, and these are all of my albums, and I'm gonna choose, let me see, I'll choose one from my family album, and I'll take, let's see, okay, so we'll take this picture of me and my family, and I'm just gonna download this. Now this is already downloaded, but I've edited it, or it's edited. It's already been edited before, so I'm gonna resave it, and I'm gonna save it as tutorial 1. So tutorial 1, and I'll just save it, and then we're gonna go into GIMP, and I'm gonna open that picture that was saved inside of my Imvu file. As you can see, I have a lot because I do a lot. There it is. And I'm just going to click and drag it over. Like I said, this is really simple and easy, so we're not going to do too much detail today. We're just going to do some simple backgrounds, a little lighting and maybe some shadows. So, oh, she looks so worried, my poor baby. Okay, so the next thing you're going to do is you're going to go to Google, which I have open already, and you're going to pick a background. Your background picture can be anything, but since this is a family picture and we look like we're somewhere, I'm going to choose Disneyland. So you can just Google anything, Disneyland, Disney characters, whatever comes to mind or whatever you have envisioned. And then I'm just going to go to images and I'm going to scroll down and I'm going to try to find a picture to use. I actually used a sunset on this picture before and not Disneyland, so this one might be a little difficult to find. Something that's going to fit the picture. Oh, I'm going too fast. Let's see. Here, we'll use the castle for now. Like that very first one I saw. Here, we'll use this one right here. So you're just going to click it and save as, and you can save it to whichever folder. I have a background folder, so I'll save it in that background folder, and I'll save it as 2. So that's what we're going to save that as. So then we're going to go back into GIMP. We're going to go to our files, and we're going to go from our pictures to our backgrounds, and we're going to go down to 2, which is right here. And again, you're going to click and drag it over into GIMP. Now it's going to cover the original picture, and I actually need to pull out my dots because they're not out here. There we go. Okay. So in this corner, you're going to see the 2 layers. And what you're going to want to do is, you should always put the Imvu picture first, and then just use the background to go around it. That way that the picture is not too small, it's not too distorted, and it actually fits in. And you can stretch the background using this scale tool, and you're just going to scale it to fit the layer of the original picture, like so. And you're just going to scale it. I might have to bring it in some because it's a little distorted. Like I said, the closer in you go, the more detailed you're going to want to be. But like I said earlier, we're not going to get too much into detail, like too much. So the next thing I would do, if this was my edit, I would go to my filters. I will make sure that the Imvu picture is highlighted, and then I'm going to go to filters. I'm going to go to light and shadow, and then I'm going to go to drop shadow. Now what's going to happen is this little box is going to pop up, and I'm going to leave all of the presets like they are. What I am going to change is I'm not going to allow it to resize. And I'll show you why. If you resize with your drop shadow and the layer hits the ends, it's gonna leave a transparent gap, and you don't want to do that. But I'll show you what that looks like, what I mean. See, that's the little transparent gap that it leaves, and we don't want to do that. We just want the effect. So you're going to go back, and we'll we'll just do repeat. No, we'll do reshow. I'm sorry. Reshow, and then you're going to take away the allow resizing, and you're going to press OK. And then you have a drop shadow. Now, depending on how deep you want the shadow or where you want it placed, you can kind of move it around, or you can move the original picture around to kind of fit what you're looking for. I like to give it a little space because it just kind of accentuates the colors that they have already, and it makes it look a little more realistic. And if I feel like I don't have enough shadow, I go here and I duplicate the layer, and I'll kind of move the second one away so it gives it a different look. But I kind of liked how it was before. So I'm going to go back and undo that because I liked how it looked the first time. And depending on if there was like a sun or something of that sort, I would go in and add a lighting effect, and that would kind of change the lighting on those particular things. And just it's fun to just play around with different things and see what you like. But this is fine for now. So after you're done, you're gonna go down. Now you have the option, you can overwrite this, which means that once you overwrite it, the file toot1 will be these two pictures combined forever. Or you can just export it and you can rename it, and it'll be a PNG or a JPG, depending on what you want to do with it later. And then you would just click export, and then you could even upload it to Imvu, and it could be your DP. But that's it. It's really simple. It's to the point. Next time we'll go a little more into detail, and we'll do what I like to call some contouring, and we'll do some overlay and stuff like that. But this looks pretty good to me, and looks like it's a pretty decent edit just for a couple of minutes. So that's all for this time. Please subscribe. And follow me on Instagram. All the information is in the description box. And I will see you guys next time.